just a pretty short, quick video, mostly talkies, so I hope you enjoy the talkies. Just saying sorry for being gone for so long. I think I've been away for like a considerable amount of time now, and I just wanted to explain why. Firstly, I moved back from Ireland, where I was taking a short break with my family, back to live in Scotland before I begin uni again here in July. And basically, in transit, I don't know if it got damaged or whatnot, but my motherboard stopped accepting my RAM, which is a problem I've been having intermittently now and again for a while. So basically, it just meant that the computer wasn't able to boot up properly. So I needed to, in order to upload the last of the battle stations with MC Crawl, I had to like get my hard drive into another person's computer and do it that way, which wasn't exactly a lot of fun. But anyway, we did it, and that was sorted. And sorry it was late, but just a quick thanks to all those guys again for the ones who competed and stuff. It was really good fun, and I loved every minute of it. Secondly, and probably more importantly, my girlfriend is over here coming to visit. My girlfriend lives the majority of her life. That's a really weird way of saying it. My girlfriend lives in America. She comes from Philadelphia, and obviously me being in Scotland makes it pretty difficult for us to see each other. I guess you could, for those of you who know, you could theoretically compare it to the relationship that Total Biscuit has with his wife. I guess, you know, they have long distance, but we're planning on hopefully getting that fixed in the near future. But anyway, yeah, so she's coming to visit now for 2 weeks, and we're in the middle of her visit at the moment. And yeah, I guess I've got some good news to share with you all. This is probably weird for some of you, considering I don't know any of you, but I'll put it up anyway. I proposed on a little island in the middle of Loch Awe in Scotland, and she said yes. So we're now engaged, and I'm sure you can understand that's meant that we've wanted to spend quite a lot of time with each other, especially since she's only here for 2 weeks at the moment. The next time I'll get to see her will probably be in October, which is quite a long time away. So yeah, I've wanted to spend quite a lot of time with her. She said yes, so I'm really chuffed about that. So yeah. So basically that's it. Sorry guys for that's the explanation. Sorry for not being around too much. I'm sure you'll understand now, knowing exactly what's been up. But rest assured that even now she's very graciously allowed me a day or so to like work on some videos for you guys, because I know that quite a lot of you know come to my channel and look for videos. I've got almost 3,000 of you now, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you, because I feel as if I have an incredibly active community. You're always letting me know what you like, letting me know what you don't like. You're always commenting, liking, and favoriting my videos. Oh, Desert Well. And I really appreciate every last bit of that. So with that in mind, what I wanted to do is talk through with you some of the things that I've had in future, just to whet your appetites, because I feel as if I have all these ideas in my head, and I never let you guys know what's going to go on. Secondly, probably fifthly or something now, I don't know if you guys noticed the difference in sound quality. I haven't tweaked with it yet, but basically my fiance, bought me a Blue Yeti microphone for making videos for you guys and stuff. So I'm literally over the moon about that, because yeah, it's a fantastic USB microphone, and I'm going to put it to good use, don't you worry. Not just on these sorts of videos, podcast types things, but on some other projects, the first of which I will discuss now in line with what I said earlier, and that is a music video that I've been working on for a while. Some of you probably know that I love music, and I noticed this in the comments of some of the videos. Some people have been asking me to sing, because I think I once said that I'm a singer or something in one video, which I probably should regret, which I am. I was classically trained, and I'm still classically trained, I guess. I still get quite a lot of lessons, not so recently, but hopefully be going back to that soon as well. So yeah, I like to sing, and I also like to write, not necessarily music, but I like to write comedy and skits and sketches and stuff that you probably won't see too much of on YouTube, but which I've been involved with in uni. So I decided to combine the two and do a parody song, a Minecraft parody song, which I know are kind of few and far between. Not few and far between, the exact opposite of few and far between. What's the phrase? Two a penny. Yeah, I know they're two a penny, but I think I've got a good eye for good idea rather for one. So I think it'll be a good one. I'm not going to give away any kind of too many hints about what it will involve. Sorry, I just wanted to try that out because I don't want to like spoil it. But just know that, I guess an important thing to know is that it's actually been done in a Minecraft parody song before, reasonably recently. But I kind of think that I've had this idea for a long time, and I've been working on it for a long time, like probably 3 months now. And I kind of think I could do a really funny version that's good enough in its own right to do it, to use the song again. Secondly, there's Technically Evil, which my evil twin brother has been working on. I know pretty heavily for the last while. That's still on the go, guys. I've just been having a bit of difficulties knowing exactly what to do with that. So and I've had some things I've recorded that I didn't like, and I re-recorded it, etc. And I haven't completely been happy with exactly what's happened, but I think I've been working on a plan as to how to do that well, and yeah, that'll be coming up soon, hopefully your way. I know I've got some fans who came quite a long time ago when I was still doing a Let's Play of The Garden, which is my Let's Play world. Just let you guys know, that world still exists. I haven't deleted it, and I really want to get back to it soon. I'll tell you why there's been a delay. Firstly, I was trying to do the whole cell shaded thing with the look. That's not going to work very well, because anytime there's any update, it breaks it, and without an API, that's not going to change anytime soon. So I'll probably have to abandon that idea, as much as I love it. Secondly, I have had quite a few donations, and I feel really bad about not doing anything for them, and because I told them I would, and I always plan to, and I will. What I've always wanted to do for them, though, is start a zoo in my Let's Play world. Completely legitimate zoo. The problem with that is, if and the idea was like certain donations would get a certain type of mob, etc. They could choose between a various selection for various levels of donation, and they'd be able to get a mob in my zoo, in my ark, I think I was going to call it, and I would name it after them, either after their Minecraft name, their real name, or their YouTube name, whatever they wished. They could get that name on a little sign beside their mob. The problem is, they can't despawn, and at the moment, if I get a creeper, if I spend all the time chasing a creeper, or even worse, an electrified creeper, and putting it in a little box, and then I go away for a bit and it despawns, then what's the point, you know? And I've been working with a modder trying to get this done. Unfortunately, he's been very busy, and he hasn't really had the time to do it, and apparently it's not as easy as I kind of thought it, or kind of hoped it would be, so there's been issues in that regard as well. But hopefully, you know, 1.3, maybe there'll be an API. It doesn't look like it. It seems to be it's more content heavy, which is also a great thing, especially with all the different things that Dinnerbone's doing for map makers. So hopefully we'll be doing that, the mod that is, and that'll come up soon, and the garden can be back on the show. To be honest, I took a break, I took a break before this anyway, because of the whole digging out that massive sink thing. It really took it out of me, and I got kind of bored with it, and I decided to take a break. But the world's still there, and I want to come back to it. I want to really pimp it out. Oh, I'm flying. That was accidental. So yeah, but as I said, we'll have to wait until the next update is more API related, as opposed to content related, you know, as opposed to these new map makers blocks that are going in. Speaking of map makers and maps, one of the guys who competed in the first inaugural battle stations with me, I think his name's Mike Ellis, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, buddy, sent me a Minecraft adventure map. Now unfortunately I haven't had the chance to check that out yet, and I was going to do it, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll do a series of Minecraft adventure maps, and I thought, well, you know, there's lots of people who do that, and I don't know how much more I could bring to the table when it comes to that. One thing that I do think I could bring to the table, however, is maybe a type of review program. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a couple of videos in my past catalogue. There might only be one actually. There's maybe two, called "What's the Crack With," and I think I did one on vine climbing, and I kind of showed that you can climb down vines when there's not a block behind them. And I think I was one of the first people to find that out. But like, I'm not like going, oh, look at me. I'm just saying that's why I put a video up of it, not just a view whore. And so I thought of like revamping that but doing it about Minecraft adventure maps. I thought I would play through them, and you'd have little snippets of that, and basically I would take sort of inspiration from the way that Total Biscuit does it, where he writes it out, and of course he's very Total Biscuit works like a champ, and he really does a lot of work into these types of shows, and I would like to do the same, because I think that giving good reviews and good feedback for adventure maps would be useful both for the map makers and for the users of that map. So maybe I could plug a hole. I haven't actually done a search to see if anything like this exists, but even if it does, I think it's something that I think I'd be good at and maybe could bring something towards. So that's an idea I was doing. I was thinking of starting it off with this guy's map that he sent me, or maybe starting it off with some of the bigger, more known maps, just to sort of set a benchmark, etc. And I would give it like a score. I would do a proper review of it, because I think I could be good at that. Okay, what's next on my ideas? Oh yeah, other games I might play. The only game I want to play on this channel, other than Minecraft at the moment, that I've got in mind is Theme Hospital, because I think you've probably guessed, I love creating stuff, and I love games which allow you to create stuff. Theme Hospital was one of my favorite games when I was younger, and I would love to put that on this channel, especially because I'm a medical student and it's sort of semi-related to that, and I think it'd be really fun. Let me guys know what you think about that, and also if you've got any other ideas for games of any description that you'd like to see me play. I'm not saying I'll definitely play them, but it'd be nice to hear you guys' ideas. Another one I thought of maybe doing was Black and White, because that again was another one of my favorite games as a child. But one thing I'm slightly worried about playing that game is it might potentially ruin my memories of the game, because I've heard that it's not quite as good as I remember, which could be a bad thing for both the Let's Play itself and for my sort of nostalgia and my poor little sentiment. So yeah. Oh, and that's basically it. But I just also wanted to say that I will be doing a lot more collaborations with Dave and Nipday and some of the other guys that we've been doing with stuff. There's some things in the pipeline that I can't really talk about. The one thing that I pretty much have confirmed is that me and Nipday are going to do a Sky Grid Let's Play, and it's going to be To the End or Bust Sky Grid or something. Might call it something along those lines, because basically the idea is that the idea is to kill the Ender Dragon in the Sky Grid map. And for those of you who haven't seen the Sky Grid map, watch out for the videos, and you'll understand better whenever we do an actual video on it. It's a map made by Seth Bling that looks super challenging. Just do search Sky Grid in YouTube and you'll find it, because I can't be bothered putting a link in the description. Anyway, yeah, so that's probably on the go, and then I think that's it. As I said, I've got an incredibly active community. I am incredibly thankful for you guys. I love the fact that I get real feedback from you. I'm sorry once again for being absent recently. Believe me, I mean, as great of a time as I'm having with Molly, I do miss you guys a lot, and I miss reading the comments, and I miss providing the content, and I miss getting the opportunity to maybe have worked with the Yogscast, which is a real bummer. I mean, I don't know if I think it happened pretty short notice with both Dave and Nipday. And like, I'm not saying that I definitely would have been like, been able to play with them, but I think if me and Nipday were both there, we probably would have flipped a coin or something, and therefore there would have been a chance. So I'm gutted that I missed out on the chance, even if it was only a 50-50 one, to have played with them again. Again, I haven't played with them at all. I've met them a couple. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I've missed you guys, and I'm looking forward to getting back. Sorry this has been a bit rambly. That's the nature of my videos. You probably all know that by now. If you have any ideas or any suggestions or any complaints or any whatever, just leave it in the comments. I will read all of them. Every now and again I like to read, well, I read all the comments all the time, because I've still got them. I've still got the thing on my phone where it emails me every time I get a comment, so I read them. I read every single comment. Every now and again I like to choose a video where I answer every single comment, and I think that's going to be this video. I think I'll be answering every single comment on this video as well. So if you leave something, as long as it's reasonably constructive and stuff, I will definitely give you a little response if that's something you're interested in. So yeah, please leave me something to say about it. If you like the video, please like the video. I guess that's my... I think somebody quoted that to me recently and thought it was a funny catchphrase from the thing that I have at the end, so I think I'll keep using that. Granted, there isn't much to like in this video, it's all pretty talky. But if you like the things that I've suggested, yeah, please give it a like, because as I said, anytime I get onto the featured page, it really does help me out. Sorry to, you know, be a broken record about that whole thing. That really made me want to go to the toilet. Where is it? I'll ignore it for now. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So just a quick recap: music videos, Technically Evil, What's the Crack with Adventure Maps, hopefully, The Garden Let's Play, other games such as Theme Hospital perhaps, and anything else that you might want to suggest, put it down in the comments. Stuff with Dave, stuff with other with other YouTubers, hopefully, when it comes to battle stations. Oh fuck! I forgot to say that I was thinking of rebranding that as Kingslayers, because I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones recently, and I just think that name is a really cool name, and it really fits with it better than battle stations. It describes the game better. So let me know what you think about that as well. And Sky Grade with Nipday. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Sorry for rambling. Bye bye bye. Love you lots. XOX. See ya.